Everybody keep following Kelvin Man.
I just come in on Twinny. This is Kelvin Man's YouTube channel, where the fight for Australians, the people, the voice of the voiceless, the masses, and the poor. But not so politician, it always be neutral.
But how different is Kelvin Man's?
Well, but good thing about them no re-interested anymore because they use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube itself, and at the same name they use now all the same platform they are
so how do you know so like Kelvin Man's is?
Well, if you go Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, just type KELVIN, space and type again MANS. What did they see? Now the blue and green globe we get green feathers them, and in name now in red in that studies go be as so don't miss out. If you don't subscribe yet, and all them make a so believe go let Emamuto, Alabe Ayandi, so do you please and beat go now and subscribe, share like all the videos there, because not only one also, and you can get so many other programs where you can bring at this same platform also, where you can get the opportunity for call and talk from live on WhatsApp, give your opinion, blow your mind, and share your mind. Kelvin, the type of bad politicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad supporters in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad musicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad housewife and husbands in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad justice system in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bring people them together in a salon today. Kelvin, you know perfect, but the type of bring peace and unity in a salon today. So go now and subscribe.
Kelvin Man, I made a soldier here. Kelvin Man.
Money they stop nonsense now. Where's there? We Eastern and mommy cause they stop nonsense. We may like you are coaching mama in study. Which is try you carry the same blue pump. On a really behind now, on a pass offer. You make up, you go see on a dark thing. They see you. Don't go waste the makeup. We didn't say get money, no great. Now you pass offer. That's why when I start to tell you. You guys, I tell you, I'm to stop this show. I tell you not to phone a calculator. Now the only phone you busy they snap in, they say insufficient space. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll put sounds together for Rich Obama, please. I'll clap for Rich Obama, you know. We'll talk to them about Locks, eh? Locks the dog. Now the height can disturb me no more. You say I'm fine, Bobo. You don't come by this like back. You don't start you shake. Like why don't pump me, like why don't go make you set and can't pump block. You know how you go ask this. Country will not show off where he paints. I swear you get. You paint how you make like say you don't make an alive. We're not sure of this country. I mean the kind div you are the play right now. One guy then there I say na Liberia I don't left I say put on a country. I go rest. And I tell me the last time. Salone to country in a WhatsApp group. Yeah, I left bar. I don't know that day. I don't video me. I no can loss. When only they jail you with seat belt and number plate. Now you don't get time for come on. Second so yeah. Please, you know they drink liquor. That they are in a pool. Now place in a pool, yeah. Post you the check down they stubborn. And they like English. You go there and say, get my go load pa body motka. Now so me papa go check. He dey client side, they go load pa God reach motka. They apprentice they say, yes sir, this is not God. Keep quiet, I know what I am doing. Now when me get all mambo day. I say, but not so, and I apprentice say, keep quiet, I know what I am doing. You country don't know black camera. Which of my try he come on say can make sure that it's in blue. 300,000. Man, and then also say that show. And then Eastern now they say me, man, Rich one I get my know. Me can watch and 300,000 waiting at the video. C'est man don't get swell. That man get swell at top. If you not fire, you don't need a man anywhere. You don't need a man for the sweat come on here. A sign of Ramadan. Then you no go shift your kidney this net. I want the cause. Then I want man wait the last for 2 hours. Now labor, now cement at the floor. Then say sex, 2 minutes is done. One big, me don't do 5 minutes, brother, and they sweat. So I say go job. If you don't sweat it, me don't sweat. Once you can enjoy the direct how for enjoy. Don't snap me fine. This country, who can do? But boy, them say they go read medicine. And your camera so they snap. Salone, I didn't determine the future. When you go to small, you go to say, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer. The country they watch you, they shake you. Say go they grow, where big go they fail for you. What's service Salone say? Now, two things they change the destiny. The country is self and WAEC. Fail was so ye. You get some kind of way they fail was the destiny they change. Me na lawyer Boambi. My fail was then go to me crusade. If you say na which man they inside me. Exam online they don't say this you can do. Now shouting. It loud. As they say sexual, who is that? Who is that? This country knows you. I don't want me man the last.
So, me, dear lovely brothers and sisters, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening, una kabo, una kushe na piagi na digay, tupen mede away nya bunisa ugang sa tiyena, jara made, berkijana latong, hiri jang, tanamore, tanamunan, tanfambi, alhamdulillah. Well, Famuden today the program we actually will get to the program na robots. Actually, we can focus on robots, to certain things and where they happen in the country. So what are the things that actually we can focus on robots today? Get focus on robots on the electricity challenges and the cost of living inside this Ramadan. And also, we know they forget also for robots na the toll gates. As we know, say the toll gates, na the main thing actually they hold everything because if we everything if the prices then actually then skyrocketing and the toll gate actually it get for affect every sector and every area. And we also get for look at to this program we go for be cow to is in a feed salon. So don't know whether na salon they feed or maybe na outside people they feed and actually no. So I don't think they will get for can talk about any topics and and lastly, actually, me and you know actually what is the main thing right now we actually they affect the young guys and the youth right now on the streets out there, both man or woman are really affecting right now. There is this Kush pandemic. So these are the things what I don't I like to get for can talk about it. But not to me one actually get for can do now me and one of my brother with it down there we get for can discuss upon an issue in the day. Just like I see we get for can rub mods on them things and the because it really very important. These are important issues and we would need for can rub mods. But without wasting time, like just present to me and brother we can rub mod to then things are the topics that are just on tell us so. So, me what I can actually tell from within out there, Usai Day and actually within you actually before ever they come beginning of month and then issues are just not alight.
Plenty, thank you. Sorry. Plenty, unfortunately, na inside blackout, na phone lights are the use so for able for do this dispatch for the very first time. So it's so timely. Well, my name na Melvin Tijan Mansare, but most people on social media can call me TJ Mans. So when you hear Kelvin Mans talk about when you hear Kelvin Mans, the host TJ Mans. Well, we are brothers. We are brothers from different mothers, and now one mama born when Like
Eh,
parliamentary journalist with some long experience, having covered the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth parliament. And I'm glad you for joining this program and fabulem for expect for the area from me, not only on political but also topical issues, as many of them go know. I'm glad you for doing this program, and I'll continue always for doing the best, but make sure that we bring the issues them from an independent, impartial, but also from a critical perspective.
wow. It's where they talk the thing actually. I want sleep say where they talk, because when they meet up in brother, Kelvin Mans, Melvin Mans, I don't know. So I don't actually know. Well, anyway, and it's actually nice meeting you. Well, family, this now program we do frequently as we bring in we rub more into certain things and the very important issue they happen at the country. But today, just like I say, the things the way we can talk about today, nine I don't tell so. But let's start for the electricity. As soon as see the man who said incidents right now, light just don't go. Who said just light nine don't go, so it's the place dark. Na light they use so na that manual light.
Because
Light don't go down. So Mr. Melvin, I'll let you actually no come back to this electricity challenge. So what's not the challenges they want to face in the country na Salone there?
well, first, the general challenge where people dey face right now na free tongue, now that the light system is not consistent. And I will tell you, say the longest period where people and they go with lights now, maybe after every 1 hour lights come, after another 1 hour lights go. So it's not consistent at all. And this gets serious social impact. Socially, people are now with blackout. They not get mind for common at the host because then the afraid say they will come, somebody will come and intrude and thief. Socially, people are able to come out and go out. Decide where they for go enjoy. Most side they run on generator. So inside they don't use for the open for long hours with the CC them places and they're more like entertainment places than the lock quick. That is for the social. And for the economic impact, that we
Mm,
mama of auntie waiting at house we don't cook in 2 3 days soup by how God don't make it and soak. They get the challenge of well in soup group well. And that woman self wey dey sell cold water, yogurts and things like that, because of the light wey no dey, it dey affect dem business. So socio-economically, the blackout dey cause serious problem. And as to wetin dey cause this blackout, well, it gets a very long narration from well experts dem dey talk. Interestingly enough, we don bring interview from the parliamentary oversight committee on energy, the chairperson Honorable Kekua Vandi, follow get insiders perspective as to wetin dey cause this problem. But himself, he say be the drive and they go bro, and I not be able to forget some. And I also try to forget the spokesperson for the electricity, the energy ministry, himself. I not be able to forget some, send questions, then to no respond. And it just show how some of the authorities them can take we careless on issues we therefore do with national interest. So the actual cause of the problem, so many conspiracy theories. One, they talk about government having an issue we therefore do with debt, we therefore pay cap power. And don't forget cap power and one ship we been there from the era of the APC, and where the SLPP been criticized, say the tariff been too high, and then we say in 2018 if they win government, we then come and go adjust the tariff on this cap power for less alone people enjoy light. However, the facts of blackouts also not the only thing, but also another issue for do with the cost of the tariff and the calculation that served in at the floor. So one of the reasons people in the talk say cap power ship when a Turkish energy service provider and say they don't rationalize their generation. And the generation are like when you start your generator for let the lights come. And that lights now they say the generator they not start them fast because of, according to some sources, government of Salone ever pay them huge copper where them we don't renegotiate the deal. Well, we wait for it from cap power and government self we don't confirm say yes, they get issue where they get for pay cap power. But however, how much they don't pay and how much they owe and waiting at the actual cause is a matter of let's wait and see. Another aspect outside of the cap power, we therefore do with several mini grids where governments don't both say they up and running at different provincial towns and districts, headquarter places. Well, many people dey talk say them mini grid agreements then they SSF they're small compared to the number of money where government don't go into them project then they with, and some of them are donor funds, others na loan, others na grants, but yet still they not see the results. However, in summary, all this boils to the one great question wey many people don't they ask, waiting at the fate of the Bumbuna electricity project. We from where we small, we don't hear about Bumbuna, but nonetheless, yet still it not be completed. So there are several conspiracy theories around waiting the cause the problem of the frequent blackouts and Freetown. And let me not forget, Freetown not to the capital, but not to Salone, and we got other places then in this country we still yet for see lights like how we say and so and tell me the say from the phone or other platform. And until and unless we will forget energy for the entire country, big factory that we were all expecting for come and can create the 5,000 or 50,000 jobs, they're not going to come because the investor won't forget value for a money. You know, one come na country, like for example, the sardine factory, then for let the generator them, for let you get lights, for let them make the sardine, first you get for go turn to generator. Generator cost fuel. Fuel, it costs right now in the country. So there are several strands to this argument, but the fact remains there is still political lip service on providing service, effective electricity service for the citizens of Sierra Leone. And that's why today we grapple with things like blackouts, like I say and so, or lights from Chinese lights, or for people on phone, or whatever means we will get. Interestingly, Tego Tenki, China don't make Boku Chinese lights, which some will take 2-3 weeks if well. But however, the thing we're going to do with sustainable electricity for homes is still something that is serious here in Freetown and across the country, Sierra Leone.
Wow. It's actually too much, because according to what I previously, like, let's say the government itself will tell you, see, like that car power ship, they don't try the level best as they don't make sure see they don't get some amount of watts then they some we will supply the entire fleet. So this is exactly what thing with the previous statement that they issue out. So I don't know how true is that. I don't know how true is that. Why
What
right now they about electricity where they say light no day, this is the kind, this is the kind. But then they tell you say they don't make them level best, they don't negotiate as they don't get now the best wants the way we will supply at least like the entire fleet on. You say I don't know if they're able to rumors the way they talk the internet. So I don't know what thing actually they do the money or way they go pay to them people there, or whether they just they camouflage people there. I don't actually understand in that.
if it's about projects, then they work. Several energy projects then they across different parts of the country. But it's about service providing the results, deliverables. And most of them project then they although they get boku copper per them, the results for sake of the copper with the go per them are not equal. And that make many people they say how sincere are the efforts or interventions of government when it comes to this very, very pertinent issue of energy. Don't not forget, not this government or more previous governments they all don't make energy a priority. By the end of the day, it's only a quick fix. Where in government change, we see blackouts return. So what the government is not having right, perhaps are because they keep themselves dormant and not agree for tell we wait at the actual issues, and for them be sincere enough for tell we say these ways cannot be tangible or sustainable, and we then look for other alternative sources. If not,
But
I'm
you,
afraid
but you
we
as
will always.
but you as a journalist, or you as a journalist, and you as an MP. So what do you think saying any lead towards and things there?
Well,
Why only?
firstly, we are not. I think what is missing in this is a technical situation. We need the data. You need data on for example, how much energy Freetown need. Because if we get arguments from government say car power they over generate, but because of there is a distribution problem, which we mean say the cable them and transformer the issue, now make Freetown not they get the light, then it speaks to the bigger prospects of waiting at the data where car power they use, waiting at the data where other project then they use in with regards to how much people in the target, how then they target them, why then they target them. What is missing? I think it's data. Unless we get the data on how much energy we need, how much energy commercial need, how much energy the private um, homes they need, we always they get it wrong because it will be either a problem of over generation or under distribution or under distribution and over generation. Either way, the country the loss and the people and the loss because now the one we get the contract, like for example, Cap Power, now in the benefits, they don't care if you get the network infrastructure for sending lights at the far place and at the capital. All they care about, then they generate. A reach, a not reach, that's not the issue because it's not part of their agreement. So all of those things, I think, boils to the data and what the facts and the figures are saying with regards to the energy situation in Sierra Leone. Of course, there are several World Bank reports, there are several other reports, but the fact remains is government seem for the go with a blind eye approach, quick fix or fire brigade approach for let us light scam, don't later I go, and then we'll catch the head back and try for carry time. So this cannot be a viable way, and there is a need for data, there is a need for a thorough review of electricity generation, distribution, and all other transmission as necessary.
So if I not miss the points right, according to what you just don't explain, which means like they come up, they just try for can like satisfy the people for the moment, just for try for like camouflage them, for campaign to them so that it go like they go to satisfy them for the moment. Let the people know they feel say like they need to do A, B, C, and Z. So now then they try for explain here, right?
I think so.
Because
I
according
think
to
so. The effort is not genuine. It's not genuine because it's not predicated on the facts, only on perhaps sentiments, emotions playing to the gallery. Until we have the technical feasibility on this problem, always it will be like this. So I think the government need for do more than the knee jack approach within the use. I'll call it a knee jack because lights not the fed lights come, it go back and the fed for like come. That cannot be sustainable way to go for solve the energy problem in the country.
me brother, what me according to what me don't see about this particular issue, how the things that they happen. One thing about this government, this particular government, and they come out to the public, they can like try for certify the public, maybe the world for many of us say okay, they work, they do this, whereas what thing that they do now this what thing that they do behind now the scene is quite different to what thing they see. So like the words them not actually aligned to the actions. So this is the problem I
And that's
see.
it. And that is called political gimmicking. It's called political
Exactly,
rascality. It's called
exactly.
political insincerity.
Because we like minister of the energy minister, where if you in an institution they can you get different way they can say we don't improve on this thing, we don't improve on this, we don't make this, we don't make this. But upon all the effort the way they say that they make, we don't see nothing. Still they complain about light, still blackouts still in the country. And according to what they say, black and light now get everything. If a country should develop lights that are the key thing for light and lead to development of any country. Because if the country that how they expect investors for Canada country, it's not possible.
No, of course, economically, socially, um, politically, because energy is a political commodity. So
Yeah.
when government, for example, if you go to the manifesto of the SLPP and see what their promises are on energy, and you ask yourself, where are we with these promises? So it have to do with political sincerity with the social contract because governments exist for provide services, not necessarily for make profits. And what would you see with the energy situation? It's making profits for certain private or corporate entities. By the end of the day, it's not making good for the ordinary people when they pay for the service. So the impact of energy like fuel. These are political commodities, and the impact is so far-reaching on almost every sector it affects. For example, another phenomenon we don't see these days. Most government office where you go, they're not the work. They take say waiting lights not the and generator not fuel. Even for example in parliament, when parliament is running on generator, you see the speaker they urge members of parliament for let them talk quick for let the generator in fuel not go down. and at the end of the day sitting. So it
Tell me
impacts a
something.
very
Are
under
you tell me something. You mean where like the even in parliament they sit in parliament like the speaker they say men so quick. You mean are you kidding me?
of course, last week that happened wherein the lights not be sustainable and the parliament will get for run on generator and the speaker will get for caution MPs that because they are running on generator, the number of debaters whether for take for let them debate on the very sensitive issue, they reduce them down. And that means say even lawmaking oversight, the fundamental legislative function is being impeded. Same for the executive. Most government offices them now you build the lights not they will say we are not able to process this and that because of there is no light. So it's very, very serious. And unfortunately, we get governments in, government out, they come and they make lofty promises in their manifesto for bringing salvation to the energy situation, but it's still a cross situation.
For me, like the million questions some people can already ask. So why are they appointing these ministers? So why are these people there? What thing did they do?
They
The
always go say
ministers.
you see them the work.
When and then at them various position in the world. So what thing did they do actually? What thing did they do there?
Unfortunately, most of the ministers are not supervised. And that's why some of we been glad the way David Senge, they be announced as the chief minister. But it seems to be blown away now by the wind. They seem now to be caught up on more of social media postings, gabblings, and more of Boku fly. However, one ministry way for help the government for deliver on im promises, it will be the office of the chief minister. Because this should be the office providing supervision, oversight, making sure that ministries, departments, and agencies then do within they promise. One thing again we're missing, and that's of it's called service delivery charter. Most ministries, departments, and agencies that Salone, their service delivery charter only in a paper, and until it is implemented to the latter, then we're going to see such. So I think if we want to talk about implementation, office of the chief minister gets a lot of work for help the president. But at the end of the day, Salone people do not vote for ministers. We vote for president, and the president now enable all this the rest. So if he's more robust and vigilant, we will see results. But if that's not the case, I'm afraid. So in as much as we blame ministers for not holding properly their portfolios, I think we blame the way they appoint them, where now the chief executive officer, where the man with the hire and fire as per law, where the president.
It's really sad. Really sad, my brother. But I actually want to ask something. But like this light issue really happen at the country. Now, is it like all even to all the ministers and also, or not only for a set of people then?
Well, the energy minister for now, I know that they read that because light's not the day. But we got other ministries themselves will not they perform. For example, the Ministry of Works and Public Assets on the toll gates, we then turn defenders. For another example, is the Ministry of Higher Education, wherein we see the university court has been dissolved. Several issues now at the university, even to exams are postponed. There were threats of strike. So we have ministers that are lacklusters. We have ministers we yet to deliver. For example, the Ministry of Trade. You ask yourself why they make a change to this ministry. Always a new minister today, we are still grappling with price control and poor trading environment here in Sierra Leone. So much to talk about. The Ministry of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. How comes then the toll gate contract signed and then they promise them the review and no review are made. So many issues, so many things to talk about. And if we still want to talk about them, I think it's time now for they follow discuss all.
No. We just they can't remote by because they can just run up with the electricity issue. So I just want to know. So what is the latest update now about this electricity business? Now we don't debate in Parliament right now. The latest update.
Well, Parliament yet not consider this issue yet. The Committee on Energy now will not see any sign of them calling EDSA or the ministry for can explain, and that is obvious. It's obvious because the chairman for this parliamentary committee and the Minister of Energy, Kanja Sisi, and the only Komobu, and the only SLPP, and the chairman Kanja na in Godfather. So how you go expect somebody with the only on the one side for all the other one accountable. And that's why so many people are on they say certain committees, like the public accounts committees, like the committee on appointment, certain strategic committees should be given to the opposition, because not only when you give opposition, then they go ask the right question. But you don't go expect party picking for all party picking accountable. That does not work in any advanced democracy. Well, that's why if you go places like South Africa or Ghana, you see certain committees, then they give to the opposition. Why? Because they want to get balance and accountability and thorough oversight. But yeah, now Salone, you go see chairman of energy, now NDB spokesman for the Minister of Energy. That's a double standard. And if this country for develop some of those issues, we need to look at them and look at them from a constitutional review perspective.
So you mean the Minister of Energy? Because I think I watched a video from where he be try for analyze about the energy. See, it would save my son. I don't know. So what's in would save in statements kind of towards the cry of the people then towards the energy sector in the minister.
The minister has been silly. He's been taciturn, if I put it. We're not hearing much from him, and they only the talk way blackout so can and tell you say so Saiga for do get blackout. So the media self will not get enough time it for grill them, and that's why I be the hope that I will get an interview. But still, we're still late. We'll look at one time for get interview and we will grill them on. Particularly, almost governments and partners don't invest on energy, whether or not the results will see. That is quite important, because if not, it will be a farm, animal farm for corruption. Wherein always they will say challenges there, more money go there, but the challenges are not solved. So there is a need for a retrospection or an introspection into the affairs of that energy ministry. So as of now, they are not speaking, they are still lip, and they are very, very much mumuish, if I will put it.
So they don't talk Mumugat and they talk. Anyway,
Now
my
they
brother,
talk.
Lord just Lord Rob more small again to the cost of living inside this Ramadan, because as this cost of living right now, but living me again for beginning to kill the living. The cost of
Well,
living, again for beginning
interestingly,
to living. And it's
interestingly,
like,
Salone is onto a place wherein the dead and the living they compete for a space. In Sierra Leone, the diamond there, they not get rest like we will get life. And with make most of the Bengon now don't turn safe haven for bad people. Most of the diamond bone now they sell in the market as drug and things like that. So the diamond not get rest like how we, well, we own Yagba in Boku power set pass there, because then I Yagba then the Yagba them, but we the Yagba na in the Yagba we, because you ever talk about cost of living, rest don't go up, sugar don't go up, pepper don't go up, everything will go up. And the difference this time around, where we talk now analysis that the rates at which it go up this Ramadan compared to previous Ramadans, you cannot compare it. It has prices are not exponentially increase, and you ask yourself why. And the business community they talk about availability of the dollar and the inflation, whereas government they talk about global shocks and things like that. What is missing with regards to the economy, fiscal discipline, and trade monitoring is the lack of prudent fiscal policies. We technocrats them, they need for do more at the Ministry of Finance, at the Bank of Sierra Leone, and other financial institutions. Because at the end of the day, governments they auction dollar, governments they say then they give find incentives, but yet still it's not reflective when it comes to the prices of goods and services. So it's quite heartrending, it's quite difficult. Yes, not to Salone more things than difficult, but in Sierra Leone, it be done difficult, and now it don't be more difficult, will make our case quite unique from other countries.
That way you mentioned that, so that drives me to this question. You know, say they only compare Salone to Ukraine, Ebola. I don't know Ebola. No, so Ebola. How they call this sickness we become recently, Corona.
Corona.
You know, first then Schumann, first now Ukraine they be Schumann to them, Schumann to Russia. They compare to other countries there now. They cut down to like the Corona and other thing. Because I don't treat they always whenever they say things are hard in the country, they say now the Ukraine war, the Russia war, and the Corona. So these are the things they would say. I don't know what you for say. What you for say about that?
Kelvin, perhaps in the next edition, we'll take time for a look at the latest United Nations Development Program Human Development Index. Usai Salone, we still the Wongolo and Wangala at the bottom part of that index. And when you look at some of the indicators for, let us say, you country less develop or advance, it will tell you why make Salone de Usa with this. So we have a holistic problem that needs a holistic approach. And perhaps by the time we can look at the UNDP Human Development Index report, we will know why make Salone de Usa with this based on some of the indicators the way that they use. So it's quite unfortunate. Sometimes people want to do the international analysis there, so for global audience, many people we want to try for make sure that people encourage your kind of Salone. But the fact remains, doing business at Salone, it's not an easy thing. I will tell you, I will try for register a corporate business wherein just for let them go give me national it's called
ID
a
card.
NIN.
And so,
Not the ID card. The ID card now one of the easiest things to get now. I think that are the good news. For let them go give you it's called a national identification number where you go carry to NASIT. It will
and
take me
so,
over it will take me over 3-4 months. And at the end of the day, me and the partners, the people are fed up. They say we cannot do business in your country because the process is too slow. So I imagine me a journalist, and where I go to this office where they tell you, so this office of the Attorney General, office of Administrator and Registrar General, I see piles, my own documents, who's in there first, the one that we are going to be through them boku. So I just come for the
yeah,
realization that how much business them where people and they try for register way they don't kill. And this is serious because we cannot say Sierra Leone is open for business. We are even Salomon and they go for register small business them for let them for contribute to national development, employ people them and do some of their own visions where not possible. So the country is we are on the brink. Sierra Leone not a failed state, but if we continue for go like so, we are on the brink for become a failed state because doing business is poor, politics is poor, security is questionable. All of these are factors where these are called early warning signs for instability. If you look at the ECOWAS and AU, they get early warning mechanisms. And some of these mechanisms, then they very clearly and they clearly stated. And Sierra Leone, if we watch the TRC reports, if we watch other global reports, Sierra Leone, we not still come out of the wood seats, as people at the West always say. Things then they happen at the country, we get the tendency for plunge the country back into abyss. Things that they happen at the country, if we not address them every day, it feel disenchantment, vexation, and we don't want the situation we are in. Anything small thing be people that will erupt into other things. So yes, the political leaders, the technocrats, the academics, the civil society, and the press, everybody for playing your role. And one way, now we to do so for speak out to the issues them independently and impartially.
exactly. Because just like I already, even what I already say in my program, everybody, just like what is another fact, everybody get your role for play. Everybody in role counts. We all and Sierra Leone only. You see, this particular that peace, unity, freedom, and justice, or that changes what we want in the country. Not so that my way they Guinea get for can make that changes for you. Not so that my way they Senegal can make that changes. Now me and you get for make that changes. How they do our only for come together. Everybody so far what you sabi what you know come low make them together. Like you, me, now we own this so they do so they try. Would they come in, would they make analysis to the people, when they know exactly what they happen and how did they go about things. When they able know so that we will put them people that may able aware, may will bring awareness to them. So this is one of the ways. So like any other person back in your own role for play. Like even a minister they will talk about all the other appoints to then get their own role. So if you then give them put them inside and for men and do these things that they go and give excuses and say, because of this, because of this, because of this, man, I don't see no points in there. Don't like what they say.
Yeah.
The thing is clear. You see, but always get
Eh,
people there, they always get excuses. You see?
and that now
Yes,
when they in governance, when they in opposition, then present themselves like they get all the solutions. But when they come in governance, then so one thing for be mindful of Kelvin, and that's for be mindful when politicians are campaigning because waiting on the talk when the campaign might not be the same thing they do when they can in governance. This government of SLPP criticize a lot about the APC and reforms on energy, infrastructure, and all of that. Some of them they call them cosmetic. But as it stands now,
Exactly.
I don't know what
Exactly.
other word, what other synonym I should use for cosmetic in terms of what some of the things the SLPP they do. So Sierra Leone has to be mindful of politicians, their rhetoric while in opposition, because when they come in governance, the thing that they see as problem, then they begin campaign for them as a solution, as we see in the case of the toll gate.
My brother, let's talk about that back once more, my brother. Because what make this particular word we talk to me, brother, still for aware of them politicians there. Right that now, the inside the APC that some of they want beat if they able some of the APC someone support some of the if they able more they can beat because of what they happen. Because you see, most of really silent and they worship them politicians, they worship them. Now worship they worship them. We they sensitize and say them people there, yeah, not to put for believe 100%. Now people we say when they want power, they can lie to una, they can talk all sorts of things them. But what did they say? You know, they actually match up with what did they do. Now this will sensitize the body.
Kel-
People they just blind and deaf.
Kelvin, it will take time. Democracy, not so one green day. America wait on the over 200 years per democracy. Then SSF gets internal challenges. So it not go done. However, I think what we need for no and for first time political party here, Kelvin, I tell you, APC and SLPP, they not get any so-called political ideology. And sometimes where I can talk this, their supporters then they can vex. They not get ideology. And when political party exist without ideology, the individuals then are free flow. They go just can't talk something today and do something tomorrow. What do I mean? Ask yourself, APC and SLPP, waiting at their stance on how for spend per defense, whether the defense need more money or less money. Or ask yourself, APC and SLPP, waiting at their stance on FGM, female genital mutilation. They not get. Or ask them, waiting at their stance on safe abortion. They not get. The political parties in Sierra Leone, I think, say a big problem because they not stand for nothing and then they fall for anything. Any Jack and Jill cannot do anything at the country, the way they're ready, they run and go hide under green or red. Until and unless we regulate political parties for stand for something. For example, you in the West, you have conservative, you have liberals, you have right wing, you have left wing. But in Sierra Leone, it's either green or red, Magbana, Poto, that's all. Any other ideologies, they don't have it. They don't have political parties, and until we amend that clause of the Constitution, I think it's section 36 or 37, when they talk about what political parties exist for say political parties that they exist number for shape the political will, how, when, why. It's not clear, it's so ambiguous in the Constitution of Sierra Leone. And until we review and give some demands on political parties that before you be a political party, you forget an ideology on certain issues. For example, government is talking about the one for feed Salone. Ideologically, how, when, why? It's not clearly stated. So for me, we can only blame political parties, we can only blame politicians because political parties are not serving the purpose for which they're supposed to exist. And if we not get sober legal framework for regulate political parties, we always go to get their cocoa politicians, then when they come up for Cambot Uber and then go without answering questions.
Okay, help me, my brother. Low we left at this the cost of living issue a little bit. Like just see. So let's just throw one more question on the cost of living. So what are the main thing that would affect the people in the area inside this Ramadan? The main thing would affect the people in the Salone about this cost of living inside this Ramadan?
I think that the prices of provisions, the price of things like sugar is so high. The price of rice is so high.
How much for sugar? How much for sugar?
I just really ask somebody, tell me about it's something for the big bag or 1 million something. I'll get the prices. One newspaper carry the prices them for different commodities in the market. I'm going to look for them. But all thing, unlike last Ramadan, think like the price are not double or even triple. So then thing for it. Now people the main concern inside this Ramadan because the movement now na free tongue and Salone. If you know a business or go waka, you think I say transport, they waka fine at 10,000 or 10 million. Yeah, where this na a loan project from the World Bank. where you'd expect say for the operate on the cost recovery, in bypass the price of commercial product. So you ask yourself how these calculations were worked out. So basically now on a free tongue and salon, possibly if person not invites you or you not invite person, not expect for see visitor because the cost of transportation for us, some man not go dey fast, never say for go pay transport. The difficulty of the transportation in another thing because it's like keke them they run, bike them they go, now it's difficult. So I think once more for answer your question, the most pressing challenge for Muslims and other Sierra Leoneans inside this Ramadan are the prices of food stuff.
Wow. Okay, thanks very much for Rob Motts na the cost of living inside this Ramadan. So if I want to know the cost of living at Salone right now, actually is a determined. So let's jump to Rob Motts to the toll gate issue a little bit. This toll gate issue, I don't listen to the minister of I don't know, works, but I don't know if the minister Sandy Bar, something Sandy, where they talk about this
Yeah.
toll gate issue. It say if I can remember them back days, then say then get all the experts and expertise for make this or make that. I listen to I don't know if Nigerians have make that voice note. I be getting somewhere. But when they be in power, they be interview once. I don't know if asthma be interview on radio. He say asthma, within 6 months, all kind of power. Would they change this? Would they change this? We get expert and expertise. So like this toll gate issue, this na project where APC we don't know they don't sign this thing and they don't actually do everything where they don't compromise with the Chinese them. Where like the price where they don't can triple so where they be say according to them for not just according to them for in case I'm mistake. According to them, was where APC become actually bargaining with the Chinese government. They say they do bad work and the price is too high and too this, so then oppose. So I don't know why right now the price don't actually triple.
Well, the price not triple it. The Chinese CRSG, when are the consortium, be propose an increase.
Let's see, no man, I would like na salon. See me rather don't freeze. One thing about them people, yeah, brother don't freeze first. One thing about them people, yeah, where APC be kind of power, where they actually be talk about that particular toll gate issue, where they be arrange about that toll gate. Now then grab now back by and say, the thing expensive oh, idea oh, it this oh, it that so when they can triple them. I don't actually understand what's na them people they are them problem. Hello? Yeah, but
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I get you. You can go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry, the network. Sorry,
Okay.
the network, and no wonder organizations and they say the cost of data so high compared to the fiber optic will get that's up or notes and down. Maybe we'll go for look at them in the future. But
No, Allah.
the basic about the toll gates that from what I see yesterday in the parliament, the Chinese then use proxies in so-called civil society organizations. For example, Alfonso Manley within a parliament, they talk say the Chinese then they make losses, then get challenges. So government for consider, MPs then for consider. For example, Alpha Bar, whether the chairman, the president of the motor drivers, in the say, well, then one grade sign no more, they get problem with one grade category. Now while they say 700, then for making 500. So you are seeing efforts coming towards deviating to the fact. So it's not the fact. The fact say Article 10.4 of the agreement, it say it will be based on, it say any adjustments will be based on an assessment of the base traffic data. With that, the base traffic data, that now almost most the pass under where the pass the first and where the pass the now. It don't go up or it don't go up. And based on that, therefore make any adjustment. However, what we don't see, the Chinese them, they don't give comprehensive and regular base traffic data. SLRSF don't confirm that. The ministry not get that, and now they seem one for bypass and for what begin use civil society pressure and running away from the provisions of the agreement. As it stands, there are a lot of unfinished issues with regards to data, and if civil society, so-called civil society people, then they go and try for water down the issue, we wait to see what in Parliament therefore do as a decision. But the fact remains, so far the will of the people and they prevail, and the price does not go up it, but that not mean to say toll gate tariff not go up.
Yeah, because according to Sandy, I don't know, something Sandy with an interview, he say, they don't improve on this particular tool gates way that this price where they can increase. So it make it gives one word where where this word, yeah, I don't know if na synonym he use or another an ironic statement he uses. He said they improve the lives of the people then. Where they increase the toll gate, the price, for let motor they go they pass free. He use this word, yeah, say it improve the lives of the people then. So I don't know what Dr. Sandy mean. He said they improve the lives of the people then. I say, oh, I don't understand. How?
Well, I think say in terms of improving the lives of the people, yes, the travel time don't reduce. That is a fact. Yes, the number of accidents that is Wellington Mashaka Highway, it don't reduce. That is fact. The number of money we driver that they make, it don't increase, because the Chinese then say it's that 3 to 4 vehicle movements per lap most car they do, but now they do 7 to 10. We mean say the base graphic data don't increase. But the question remains, let me go back to 2015, why this toll road was initiated. It was basically initiated on the expectation that Mamama Airport for be constructed before we make the traffic in that area they amplified. But Mamama was cancelled by the SLPP, but they never cancelled the toll gates. Although they may promise this is a bad agreement and we can't cancel them, but 6 years on, it has not been reviewed or cancelled. Another downside now that the toll gates, another downside now that the toll gates will get alternative routes. These toll gates no get them. Another aspect of that, the CRSG for the build market. But according to CRSG, government not give them land, then they will build markets. Another downside of that, the toll gates, any standard highway road forget lights, but the contract say lights, street lights, not a matter of most. So you see there are a lot of issues, but the big issue here is what is holding the government from invoking a review of it, because there is a review clause in the agreement. Similarly, there is a termination clause in the agreement with a lot of requirements. So it goes back to the issue of political rhetorics. When SLPP were in opposition, they decried this agreement as the worst and most terrible. But nonetheless, now they are in governance, money the commodity, and they say government get your own commission, and so then commission they're going to have some people in purse and pockets. Now I make the data done fashion now the camera, like the case of Paulo. So we are in the dark.
They say they don't know. They say they don't know how much the Chinese they don't take. That's imagine from 2017. When they take part, they say they don't know how much they don't make. They don't know how many motor don't pass. They don't know. Eh?
I tell you that that's a day for day, because the toll gate is automated, it is wired with camera, then they give list, so everything is computerized. So nobody can tell me that. And unfortunately, when I hear people like Kemosi say they try for score political goal, I say, well, in our own goal, in the score by himself. And let me quickly say that with regards to the toll gates, although now the APC first being flagged this in the person of the opposition leader, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, we say the toll tariff for the table in parliament. But I tell you, say politically, the APC lack the moral high ground for condemn or critique the SLPP on this, because this was an agreement championed, piloted, amended also in 2017 by the APC. So when you hear people like Kemosi say that they hype around the issue, well, maybe we'll find one day for give them some kind of hot seat interview.
No problem. We'll go do that. We'll go do that. We need to do that. Actually, they need to answer some questions, because these guys, actually they owe we a lot. They need to explain to we why the fear. What this is not the question they ask. Why did they afraid for targeting people that it's like just like what say about this, like they get something for hide. I don't know if they get something for hide, they get something where they hide. Because you what to make you opposition? What to make you opposition? So I mean I don't understand what to make the opposition no. It's like they are not opposition. Huh? What to make the opposition now? What to make the opposition? Tell
Well,
me.
on the toll gate, I think say the opposition not be very formidable because they flag the issue, we make all the debates spark up. You cannot take it away. The issue was first flagged by the leader of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Kagbo.
Yeah, they're supposed to then owe that. They're supposed to actually champion that. They're supposed to come in and say it and say things them towards that. So
Sure.
Lowy actually so like the toll gating issue actually what's actually they get for affect what's actually get for affect as we the, according to the then they will see like it get for increase. I don't know when they say it get for come to effect because since it not come to effect, yes, I don't know if now this month or next month it get for come to effect. So what's he actually thinks it get for affect more or how it get for hit or it get for would serve people name now the content.
Well, firstly, charcoal price go up, cassava go up, gari go up, transport price go up, and all that day we for say kudos to the government and the public for pressure will pack on the government where the government don't hold on the action. The action so far is suspended, but that's again that caution with ambulance at home and abroad. And not mean say the toll price not get for go up. That's left the people left for prepare their mind. However, what I suspect, I feel say some of the prices then go adjust the proposed prices them where some of them they over 100%. So we hope that some of the prices will be reduced, but also all sides equal and all things fair. Before we talk about even reduced prices, we will talk about the base traffic data. We will talk about the engineers reports. We will talk about the special audit reports on the toll gate, where all that the agreement say, therefore they furnish the government. If not, we'll call them Yebe agreements. Yebe in the sense that on top it look like a coal, but under it a warm. Under warm in the sense that we not get the data, done we'll go arrange say well fixed price. Until and unless you get the data, you go fix any price na shinka business. What if you fry yourself with your oil or you fry the Chinese man them with their own fat? So we encourage government still not for turn blind eye to the data because the data, like the Paulo case, the CCTV camera.
Wait, so you let me say I had the camera, black camera.
You know, Salone an interesting country. I always use the case of Paulo Conte as analogy. You say this man want make coup. Done. You say this man we're gonna state house, you not declare him gone. Done. You got this old James Bond lawyer in the person of Abdullahi O. Conte. We say, well, and soon I say the man now pass with impulse, don't say the man declare impulse. Well, we're not gonna the CCTV, let's see waiting come on at the camera. I did that case they don't know. So Salone, most of the cases are the CCTV camera they done because evidence na the team. Not for not go talk something. What about the evidence? And if there is anything for land from that situation and that case of Paulo, and because government not be get evidence for Nilam, if they for be get her, and they tell you like the other thing we talk about in the case of that. So in this case, government therefore ask the Chinese to them provide the CCTV footage on the toll gates.
They say Paulo don't keep up. Paulo get the CCTV.
Well, let go call Abdullah Conte.
You know, what is Paulo? The CCTV they lost again.
Yeah, the camera, the go off.
The camera out, the go off. Okay, lastly, now we come to the Kush. Sorry, because I don't think we will talk about all the issues because we still get Fit Salone and the Kush. So not just from one small to the Fit Salone program project because I see that was the same way God will talk about the Fit Salone. So I don't actually know how far this Fit Salone. I don't know if he. I don't mean here, guys. I either say they don't begin. They don't begin harvest. I don't know. You know me story in Fit.
Well, with regards to the Feed Salone, it's like let's say that the paperwork they go on because the impacts that they farm them, You
December
know,
will not start too long. December will not start too long. The rest will go to miss on. I don't think they don't begin the harvest the rest now.
well, until you hear Emma Simi don't say the rest na Jagaban, and you know they grow. So the rest na Shataban. So I mean, definitely the field salon because the government na im manifesto not been fixed time wey want for field salon, and we all know say agriculture na process na thing wey get for do with season and time. However, it seems as if the government still dey theorize rather than practicalize agriculture. However, if you put that in tandem with almost at the budget to agriculture, you go say the government dey pan play cook for now. And you know say you wan feed a country, then you know we forget meet even the ECOWAS threshold of investments in agriculture. So that na another one. Above all, again, I think say issues around the distribution of farming implements, issues around money and corruption still therefore be looked into that the agriculture ministry because this ministry they get so many donor funded projects and assistance, but yet still Sierra Leone is one of the most or one is among the most hungry nation. We are still among the hungriest people in the world. And unless we for come up on this, agriculture, not for the now you building, agriculture, not for the pan paper business, but agriculture for the pan practical. We need for go take agriculture to the farms and the states need for make sure that you really get tractor, you really get seed, you really get fertilizer. You for be accountable for that and forget data. I think say from a parliamentary standpoint, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte and the Agriculture Committee, then they do a lot for go to documentations and see where we dey. But at the end of the day, it's about the farmers and the farmers getting the support and ensuring that they plant, but not only plant, make sure that the produce and the harvest able for reach big towns and cities and that got to do with infrastructure and value chain addition and things like that. But for now, the field salon, it's like for a classroom a day, and until the beginner will begin it, we the watcher with the IO for watcher.
Really? So like according to this, they say they know they put things in place for us, they get for like invest because like agriculture get for take time, like the money, the people told it. So I don't know because they say that they can fit salon. I don't know if he they wait say after all the people they don't die, they can't feed them. I don't know how. I don't know if they say people
Well,
they don't die
then
now they can't feed them.
I think say because of the not fixed time, that's why I think also the constitutional review process for make them compulsory that way political party candidates give manifesto, certain things like whose term you want for do if it be clearly stated. That's now why we for review. That's why I feel say we need political party reforms. Wherein where you don't say you manifesto at the build stadium them. Like where SMPP say that the first 5 year manifesto. They don't tell you say they renovate stadium, they say they build stadium, but now the renovation with the sea. It should be a political crime. There should be some fines and penalties for where you promise something and you don't deliver. If we have for less alone develop in terms of with politics and development. But right now, the big problem for the field salon, the money where they go there is not enough, and the same way they want for field salon is not enough, is not stated. Until that is stated clearly, then field salon will always remain a rhetoric rather than a reality.
Nobody don't know what's going to happen next because he said they feed people them right now. Things wrong at the country. It's say how people don't die now, then it can't feed them. Because the time about guys, so they be going and make gingy. We know see more. But I even say they be sharing on the parliament. I say now the parliament say they be share, but they be share and give. I don't know more now. Now they put them more they be left. They say we don't have business.
I don't feel so. I don't feel so because I know say some parliamentarians themselves they get challenged with their farms them forget support. So may not see anything like MPs then get the rest, but that's very concerned.
They say they be invited for go harvest the rest. I don't know if you believe it. There's some more rest.
Well, I think so. And they said it be left na the camera.
Pablo got the camera, eh?
The camera.
Anyway, my brother, let's just from most get small to the Kush pandemic. So what thing that the main issue again about this Kush issue, because this Kush issue, so many people they don't talk about time, but I'll remote this small about this Kush issue. Waiting and waiting they happen as alone about this Kush issue.
Well, although we need medical research,
Mm.
many people feel say now Kush is a pandemic or an epidemic. That is show how serious it be. In fact, as it stands, members of parliament they now next week, Monday, they don't summon the Sierra Leone police, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Ministry of Health, and other people them for go explain this Kush and how they for address them. Many young people in this country they die every day now from Kush. And now the thing this way in all villages according to MPs. However, if governments or the presidents for declare a state of emergency on Kush, you ask yourself, we get the facility there for address that. Yes, government not open a rehabilitation center in Jue, but one rehabilitation center go do that now one. Then get the facility then for take care of them people here, because drug addiction, you already know, you don't know Europe. Drug addiction is a medical condition where it take a lot of rehabilitation. So those of go begin barb and was Kushman and normal if you say you don't solve the Kush problem. Or for go partner and one come. But you get issues them where you get for address psychosocially in terms of rehabilitation wise for make sure that you solve the problem. But I will tell you the problem of Kush is very serious now. A lot of people and the young people and they die in mass numbers from slum communities. The other day, a lawmaker they complained that now Mabila 7 young men and die one rain day. Wow. Another MP complained that now in village 3 young men there die one rain day. So it's becoming serious. If the political class not take this serious by 2018, 2028, well, most of the young population and also young people and no more, this Kush it cuts across all walks of life, but the young one them more and they deprived and less privileged and they die because of you go smoke Kush, you not get thing for it. You go smoke Kush, you not get better side for sleep. You go smoke Kush, you damage your brain and things like that. It's highly addictive, and this is not a political issue for now until the politicians make it political. But we know that the issue of Kush and drug, it has proliferated under this dispensation. You like it or not, whether it's political or not, but under the current government, we've seen a proliferation of drug abuse and Kush Nainde on top all of that.
But the question we are trying to ask here is that how this Kush business come about? The neighbor find out and know or find out ways and means for actually minimize this thing or for actually mute these particular issues, because since then this is like it affect young people and so much that they can. So why the neighbor find ways and means for me to try for actually put something there, at least if you not to done as well, minimize these things.
Well, for the fact that the war on drug lords are rich people, and any to get money, he asks for faith. So you look at the economic value where it gets to some of the people who already do the deal. So now I make many people they say, well, these people cannot be in isolation, they must be in connivance or in association with powerful people in the states for let this they happen. So it's a deep problem because drug abuse all over the world. Una that Europe, una know that America self know that drug now a global phenomenon. But with Sierra Leone poverty beaucoup.
What I don't face.
It make drug. Now everything they happen. Those are some of the challenges we Sierra Leoneans and they face with. And I think say if action is not taken on the one them where they produce them, the one them where they sell them, if they just focus on the one that they use them, we might get it wrong. It need a concerted effort, and I'm sure there should be some strong action for this. Declaring state of emergency on Kush, therefore get human rights implications, mind you. When we declare state of emergency on Ebola, we see how people there are restrictions will affect people and freedom. So the same when people say let them declare a public emergency on Kush, such be the case. Where you say, we see social and address the picture as a whole. Kush been done in a salon from long. Supermarkets them the sell them, but not only one now, not only made in Sierra Leone Kush. The made in Sierra Leone Kush, one of the ingredients that diamond bone. Unlike the Westman Leone Kush, where yes, one of the ingredients of the made in Sierra Leone Kush, na diamond bone, formalin, heavy drug there way that for preservance drug there, I would say that they use that the concoction na. So I will tell you, yes, it's serious. Now diamond bone. Now I make earlier on I will tell you say the diamond and not get peace, like how we were there alive, not get peace. Because now diamond bone now hot cake. The one time now the grain and the crepe and put up on the kush. Because you already know say don't get formalin, we don't soak inside the bone, so you get more power. Now they give the kush, we man and they take some man if you see so food, you see some man in condition. Some young man way perhaps you be left in Africa if you see you know what's again if you know that you say no diet. So this is how serious the kush problem is.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think say Naing go actually solve this particular thing just as you say? So what's now your message to the youth them and what do you think say then actually for do for themselves for as if he say not to maybe say like because no say government no go able do these things because most of them things they already happen. So just can see the top people they hand and the way they sell it and at the reach they sell these things. So it's very difficult. So what's in you message out there to like to the youth or to the or to the mothers of this youth or to friends and of this youth? Would they do them things there? Because I understand say most of the way I can hear you the interview and they already say me I dey do this thing because of maybe because I not get job or because of those things happen to me because of this because of, they explain I don't listen to so many videos and way they make or so many interviews and the only thing where they say na this me I not get this I not get that day I not get this I not able to do this I not get this so these are the things where they explain where according to them they say na for me they go take them thing there. So what do you think say like then this message we go get for the we say like the way we do for disease from them particular bad things there as we try to wrap up the program?
Me will advise to all young man, anything you take where the pulling a condition, avoid that. If you don't say together with the was every day, you take something to make you was every day, avoid that. If you don't say together with the bump, you take something that will make your body don't drum, like kwashioko, avoid that. If you don't say together you one fresh young man or young girl, but now you don't use it penda and crocro, avoid that. Anything where you do when not profitable to you, avoid that. This is the government if I can tell you this. Also, your mama and papa need for tell you this. Now you yourself for advice yourself and desist. Because the way how this is so the kush in technical not for the advice possible. You take care, now you it affects and now you life it go short. So learn experience from what you see from the company when you take kush and avoid them. Other thing and they for make you happy and recreate yourself. Not to pass kush, we go damage your brain, damage your health, and at the end of the day, it kill you. And for government, on a promise to protect the lives of citizens, kush is killing people and it needs to be tackled. And for the one that they sell and distribute them, we are part of the problem, major part of the problem. And we look at if there is any law, now una the law for the bets more, so that una will stop for the bring this thing and really cause serious problem for the young people there. And so the media and civil society, I think say we need to do more research and find out because me see people there when they work for government, the smoker. Me don't see first man, smoker in the north, putting gun in a corner. Me don't sabi somebody when I be salesman. Now a reputable Indian shop na Kuta Road. The man abandoned his salesman's duty for smoke kush. In West no left and picking no left. Me don't see man he abandoned his married woman and picking there for the go sleep now get so for kush. So in impact, it's personal. You cannot blame government or any other thing. Advise yourself. That's not the best advice I will get for anybody when and they pan this kush business. Advise yourself. Certain things and they God may come up can talk to you or man. Not to all you to advise people on.
Ew. At all. Well, for in the program now, Rob Mott, as we always dey bring issues them and can analyze them. Me and this me brother, teacher Mans, as they say, these are the Mans family. Now, brother, so the Mans family. This guy na journalist actually based na we lovely country salon. So we always in always we get for they bring in them programs there, and we get for they bring some of them big allegiance there. We get for come bring our very hot seats for them. Would they ask them certain question because then we then need for can explain and give account to what thing actually they do because this particular position they wouldn't this position they wouldn't occupy now we actually put them there because without we they are nothing there. So actually they need for good they can give account to what thing actually we give them for though. So once again me na una host una presenter Kelvin Mans and this na my brother we na Tijan Mans as we the wrap up the program right now. Like I see, Ugafo they bring this program as many time as we as una they come in or una they appreciate actually what they do. So the program once again the program Rob Motto, Mr. Tijan, I want you tell Famuden your last word and statement actually before we wrap up the program.
Well, first, I want to tell you, thank you. You being a young man, get it fine initiative. I want to say I appreciate you, and from your own personal aspect, we always try for collaborate and bring the issues there. And so we people already abroad, we do not forget Salone. We support Mr. Kelvin Mans and other Sierra Leoneans already do better things. Let me not forget some of una there now, but at the end of the day, una there that it's one on go for Kana Us. So let's do that thing them for make sure that Sierra Leone be a developed country. I know the remittances where the diaspora they send at this country, Iboku. So we say also thank you to family abroad, where they send the $100 and 20, 50 pound for letting we life and the go on Ayasu. Una support. Now we no more Salone, na country where the carbon say Boku, but una self, like a government, we don't promise to forget rights for votes and we voted for, and una self forget parts for taking the decision making. And you, Kelvin, I think say your own role you play so. Not all man for command diaspora say pauper if you can be MP or if you can be president because you get to sim day you have for come. But at the end of the day, you can get it to sim still you make Sierra Leone a better place. And I think so that we all for drive towards. And for we based as a lawyer, I think so we get a duty for tell the story as it's Alec and we for divorce that party.
So if I'm wouldn't we don't lose we brother out there. Me brother Tijan Mans actually we going to bring in them program. The program are remote. If we just actually the first time this will pop in here, me like every month once again, my brother there na Tijan Mans. So we going to bring in them programs there. The program na remote. If the first time this will pop in, please just do me a favor, just smash that like button for me, comment and subscribe to the channel. So anytime we I upload a video, you will be notified immediately for that particular video. If I did live, you get for they YouTube notify immediately for say I don't upload or I didn't live. And this not the first time these two don't bring this program. We'll go for the come with time, and with time we'll go for the come live. Me and this man, we'll go for they bring in some of them dignitaries there or then official minister where they can answer some questions the way we do so. So guys, till next time and bye bye. I want to know say I love Unan and I love Una all. And don't forget to subscribe, for share, and like the program. If you not subscribe it, if not like it, please try to do that right now. Turn that notification bell, subscribe, and share the program. For subscribe, for like, and free in it, nothing. Only this way they don't help for promotes and help your brother Kelvin Mans. So thank Unan until next time. I love Unan, I love Una all. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Kelvin Mans. If this is the very first time to sign in here, please, my brothers and sisters, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, comment, like, and share all my videos. So anytime I upload a new video, you will notify immediately for it.
Romantic.
Let's see on the beat.
Here's the voice of the voiceless, fighting for Sierra Leoneans. on the mercies of the people. He's not a politician, I got followers on a million. Flag in the globe, Sierra Leonean. Everybody keep following Kelvin Man. I made a soldier, yeah. Kelvin Man, you gotta try. Kelvin Man, you got it right. Oh, Kelvin Man, Kelvin Man. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Man. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Man, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Man, Instagram. Kelvin Man, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Man, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Man, the people's voice. Kelvin Man, oh yeah. He's not a politician. The man is neutral. He's not a politician. The man is neutral. You can love him. Just subscribe, you can love him. You can love him. Just subscribe, you can love him. As you see the globe with green feathers as a symbol, and he gets red color, not a name. It's KELVINMANS. Kelvin Mans. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Man. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Man, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Man, Instagram. Kelvin Man, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Man, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Man, the people's voice. Kelvin Man, oh yeah. Kelvin Man, I made a soldier, yeah. Kelvin Man, you gotta try. Kelvin Man, you got it right. Oh, Kelvin Man, Kelvin Man. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Man. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Man, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Man, Instagram. Kelvin Man, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Man, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Man, the people's voice. Kelvin Man, oh yeah.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, I appreciate so much for your time and effort you took to listening, and I appreciate you so much. As I've shown you some love by bringing you such updates, please don't forget to show me also some love by just clicking that subscription button for me, comment, like, and share all my videos. So anytime I upload a new video, you will start immediately for it. It is free. It is free. Click here now. Subscribe. Subscribe. Click that subscription button now. Do it now. Do it. It is free. So thanks very much, and bye bye till next time. I love you all.
Music.
Everybody keep following Kelvin Man. I made a soldier.
I just come in on Twinny. This is Kelvin Man's YouTube channel, where they fight for Sierra Leoneans, the people, the voice of the voiceless, the masses, and the poor. But not so politician, he always be neutral. But how different is Kelvin Man's? Well, Boku think about them no re-interest anymore, because they use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube itself, and at the same time they use now all the same platform they are. So how do you know so like Kelvin Man's is? Well, if you go Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, just type KELVIN, space and type again MANS. What do you see? Now the blue and green globe we get green feathers them, and in name now in red in that studies go be as so don't miss out. If you don't subscribe yet, and all them make a so believe me go let Mamuto, Alabe Ayandi, so do you please and beat go now and subscribe, share like all the videos there, because not only one also, and you can get so many other programs where you can bring at this same platform also, where you can get the opportunity for call and talk from live on WhatsApp, give you opinion, blow your mind, and share your mind. Kelvin, the type of bad politicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad supporters in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad musicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad housewife and husbands in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad justice system in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bring people them together in a salon today. Kelvin, you know, perfect. but they try to bring peace and unity in Salone today. So go now and subscribe.
Kelvin man, I made a soldier here. Kelvin man.
People and they stress themselves, some they kill themselves. As for me, I be myself. It's the return of the mojo, man. I hope you understand. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for free. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for free. So every day, every night, I dey pray because I want to make God look me way. And I don't care about the thing you they say, as long as I know for say. If I try, I fail, I go try again. No way to stop because I get me in. Every day and night, I dey do the same thing, hey. And I don't care, if I don't get money, I go here. If I don't get body, I don't care, as long as I know for say, yeah. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for sweet. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for sweet. So you go do it till you want, but not run away. Not try to talk about it in I don't say. The things that way they make man, they go astray. Now the same thing that way they make man. Cause I want live my life so cool and easily. Once I know, see me family day with me. Smile if I want go, laugh if it's rich. Nothing no go stop me, I don't care. If I don't get money, I go beer. If I don't get body, I don't care, as long as I know for say. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for say. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for say. I believe.
One day me time go come.
I believe.
Man picking go shine.
I believe in me. I believe in God. I believe in me. I believe in God. Say me time go come one day. Man picking go shine one day. Hey,
Bingo man, you ready?
one day.
The time go come when man go shine. The time go come when things go fine. The time go come when it's all go. People let together for see me face. I believe in destiny. Even if you envy me, none of those stop me from make a be. Even if I poor now, life must go on. Despite the struggle, man for be strong. Forget your problems, so you will live long. Always do the right thing and never do wrong. No matter how long it take, I still the wait. Better days must come and I keep the faith. So man get ways and means, I get hopes and dreams. No matter how you try, man, I got the key. So be careful, anything to do, follow a suffer. Keep the faith, mean I'm Muhammad the disciple. You don't know how to read the Quran, read the Bible. This not the bingo man, life made simple.
One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for say. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, me time go come. One day, once I know for say. Once I know for say. One day, once I know for say.